A single, simple daily habit. It almost sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Yet time and time again, research has shown us that when practiced consistently, the smallest choices can transform into the greatest shields against disease. Imagine being over 60, waking up each morning with clear memory, steady energy, and the quiet confidence that your body is still protecting you from within. This is not about expensive treatments or complicated routines. It's about choosing one natural action that science now reveals can erase up to 90% of common illnesses, guard your brain, strengthen your blood vessels, and even lower the risk of cancer. But here's the secret: it only works when you do it the right way. And that's why staying until the very end of this journey matters. Because the power doesn't lie in the habit alone, it lies in the precision, the timing, and the way it weaves into your daily rhythm. So let me ask you this: if one simple choice could help you age with dignity, keep your independence, and protect your loved ones from the heavy burden of illness, wouldn't you want to embrace it fully? If this message has sparked a thought, touched your heart, or reminded you that your health is still within your control, then I invite you to take the next step with us. Click like to let us know this journey matters to you. Share this video with someone you care about, because sometimes a single message can save a life. And don't forget to subscribe, so you never miss the simple truths and timeless wisdom that can keep you strong for decades to come. Your future self will thank you. Habit number 1, the morning glass of life, before anything else. The first habit may surprise you, not just drinking water, but drinking it before you even brush your teeth. Yes, before toothpaste, before coffee, before anything else. Why? Because during sleep, your body shifts into a natural state of repair. As you breathe, sweat, and metabolize, water is lost for 6 to 8 hours straight. By the time dawn breaks, your system is already running on empty. That dry mouth you feel when you wake up is your body's quiet alarm, whispering, "Refill me." Drinking a glass of water right away restores hydration. It thins the blood, easing the strain on your heart, and jumpstarts circulation so oxygen can travel faster to your brain and muscles. But here's where it gets fascinating: the saliva that builds up in your mouth overnight is slightly alkaline. When you drink water before brushing, you allow that alkaline-rich environment to pass through your body first. This matters deeply because a balanced, slightly alkaline environment helps your body fight chronic inflammation, slows down cellular damage, and makes it harder for certain cancers to take root. Many researchers believe this morning ritual supports the body's natural defenses against diseases that silently creep up with age. Think of it as washing your entire system from the inside out. That first glass of water carries protective compounds, stimulates digestion, and signals your liver and kidneys to begin their cleansing work for the day. Instead of brushing away the benefits of your saliva too soon, you're giving your body the head start it deserves. For seniors, this can mean more than just feeling refreshed. It can mean sharper memory, steadier energy, and lower risk of the conditions that steal independence later in life. So tomorrow, don't rush for the toothbrush. Reach for a glass of clean, room-temperature water first. Make this a sacred ritual, and you'll be giving your body not just hydration, but a powerful layer of protection, from your cells to your heart, every single morning. Habit number 2, the power of daily walking. The second powerful habit may surprise you with its simplicity: brisk walking. Not running marathons. Not climbing mountains. Just walking with purpose, every single day. Why does it matter so much after 60? Because walking is not just exercise. It's one of the most powerful medicines nature has given us. This gentle yet intentional movement awakens nearly every system of the body: your heart, your lungs, your muscles, your joints, even your brain. It strengthens circulation, stabilizes blood sugar, and keeps your immune system sharp. When you walk briskly for 15 to 30 minutes, your heart rate rises, pushing oxygen-rich blood into every organ and tissue. That blood nourishes the brain, lubricates the joints, and encourages your muscles to absorb glucose, helping control blood sugar. The American Diabetes Association reports that consistent walking can lower the risk of type 2 diabetes by up to 30% in high-risk individuals. And then comes perhaps the most extraordinary benefit: brain health. A 2018 study in neurology revealed that older adults who regularly walked briskly had greater hippocampal volume, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. That means better recall, sharper focus, and a lower risk of cognitive decline. For anyone who's ever worried about forgetting names or losing concentration, walking is a secret weapon. Walking also lowers the risk of several cancers, including colon, breast, and endometrial cancer, by balancing hormones, boosting immunity, and reducing whole body inflammation. Take Carol, a 76-year-old woman who began daily walks after worrying about her cholesterol. She started small, just 5 minutes each morning, and gradually built up to 20 minutes. 6 months later, her cholesterol improved, her sleep deepened, and her brain fog disappeared. She rediscovered joy in crossword puzzles and, perhaps most importantly, felt a renewed sense of control over her own life. Walking is accessible. No gyms, no fancy equipment. Just a pair of shoes, the open air, and your commitment. It restores energy, movement, and independence, the very things aging often tries to take away. Habit number 3, the healing breath. The third essential habit is often underestimated: mindful diaphragmatic breathing. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day can calm your body, protect your heart, and restore your mind. This type of breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and repair mode. By breathing slowly and deeply into the diaphragm, you lower cortisol levels, slow your heart rate, and reduce inflammation. This counters the fight or flight response that becomes common in older adults under daily stress. A 2020 study in Frontiers in Physiology showed that diaphragmatic breathing improved heart rate variability, a key marker of cardiovascular resilience and stress resistance. It also stimulates the vagus nerve, enhancing digestion, regulating blood pressure, and promoting a deep sense of calm. The benefits ripple outward: better sleep, steadier mood, clearer thinking. When combined with mindfulness, simply sitting quietly, noticing thoughts without judgment, it becomes a mental reset button. The mind clears, emotional resilience grows, and a sense of balance returns. Frank, an 82-year-old widower, once doubted the idea of breathing as therapy. But after practicing for 10 minutes each morning, his blood pressure improved, his irritability lessened, and his focus returned. He even rediscovered his love for reading, something brain fog had stolen from him. This small ritual proves that calming the nervous system can spark a chain of healing effects. The body resets. The mind clears. And what remains is a renewed energy, sharper clarity, and the strength to face each day with grace. Habit number 4, the hidden power of cold water. At first glance, it may sound unusual, even uncomfortable. But one of the most powerful daily habits for people over 60 is controlled exposure to cold water. Now, don't worry, I'm not asking you to dive into an icy lake or train like an Arctic explorer. Instead, this is about weaving brief, intentional moments of cold into your daily routine: a short cool rinse at the end of your shower, splashing cold water on your face, or dipping your hands in a bowl of cold water for 20 to 30 seconds. Simple, small acts that awaken the body in surprising ways. Why does this matter so much? Because when your skin touches cold water, within just 15 to 30 seconds, the body initiates a remarkable response called hormesis. This is the science of good stress, a small, controlled challenge that makes your body stronger. Your blood vessels contract, then relax, pumping blood more efficiently. Circulation improves, oxygen delivery to your tissues increases, and your heart and brain are refreshed. Cold exposure also triggers the release of norepinephrine, a powerful neurotransmitter that reduces inflammation, sharpens focus, and lifts your mood. In fact, some researchers believe that regular cold exposure can be as effective as mild antidepressants for improving mood, without the side effects. History reminds us that our ancestors didn't live in temperature-controlled homes. They moved through heat, cold, wind, and rain. That natural variability trained their bodies to be adaptable, resilient, and strong. Today, with central heating and hot showers, we've lost much of that resilience. Cold water offers a way to retrain the body, reawakening a primal strength built into our biology. Science is catching up to what our ancestors already knew. A 2016 paper in Medical Hypotheses suggested that cold showers could reduce symptoms of depression by stimulating the nervous system. Another study, published in the Journal of Physiology in 2014, showed that repeated cold exposure enhances immune function. For seniors, the benefits run even deeper. Cold water activates brown fat, a special type of fat that burns energy to produce heat. This helps regulate blood sugar, improve metabolism, and may protect against weight gain and type 2 diabetes. The key is consistency, not intensity. Begin small. End your warm shower with just 15 seconds of cool water. Over time, extend it to 30 seconds, then 1 minute. Or simply wash your face with cold water each morning to awaken both mind and body. Take Gloria's story. At 76, she lived with chronic joint pain and persistent brain fog. Her granddaughter convinced her to try finishing her showers with 30 seconds of cold water. Skeptical at first, Gloria soon noticed a difference. Her mornings became sharper, her knees less stiff, and her mood lighter. She described it as if her body and her spirit were rebooted. For older adults, this habit is not about discomfort, it's about reclaiming vitality. Cold water clears the morning fog, boosts circulation, and strengthens immunity. It's a natural tool for fighting fatigue, inflammation, and emotional lows, without pills or expensive treatments. So here's your gentle challenge. Tomorrow morning, before you towel off, let the cool water run across your skin for just 15 seconds. Notice the rush of energy. Notice how awake and alive you feel. That's not just water, it's your body remembering its own power. Habit number 5, the breath that rebuilds the mind. Our fifth powerful habit may seem simple, yet it can transform the way you think, feel, and age: specialized diaphragmatic breathing. Unlike casual relaxation breathing, this is about intentional, controlled breathwork designed to strengthen both body and brain. After 60, when memory lapses and slower metabolism become common, these techniques act as medicine, rewiring the brain, lowering stress hormones, and energizing your cells. When you inhale deeply into the belly, your diaphragm expands. This does more than just fill your lungs. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural rest and restore mode. Stress hormones like cortisol decline. Your heart rate slows. Inflammation eases. And with each exhale, your body gets the message: you are safe. You can heal. But science reveals even deeper benefits. A 2020 study in Nature showed that controlled breathing practices can improve neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections and adapt. This is vital for older adults, helping protect against memory loss, dementia, and age-related cognitive decline. Each deep breath also massages the internal organs, the liver, kidneys, intestines, stimulating digestion and detoxification. For seniors struggling with bloating, constipation, or sluggish metabolism, this simple daily practice can bring surprising relief. Consider George, an 81-year-old who struggled with poor sleep and fading short-term memory. His daughter introduced him to the 4-7-8 technique: inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Within weeks, George was falling asleep faster. Months later, he found himself remembering phone numbers without writing them down. His blood pressure improved, and his doctor was impressed. George simply said, "It feels like my brain and body are finally working together again." This is not magic. It is biology. Breath delivers oxygen to every cell, removes carbon dioxide, and resets the nervous system. By practicing consciously, even for just 5 minutes a day, you tap into one of the most powerful, free, and overlooked healing tools available. The practice can be as simple as sitting quietly in a chair, placing one hand on your belly, and breathing in deeply, allowing the belly to rise. Then exhaling slowly, longer than your inhale. With each breath, you reconnect with your body and remind yourself that life still flows strongly within you. For those who feel distant from their own bodies or overwhelmed by stress and loneliness, this practice is more than physical. It is an act of self-respect, a way to honor the life force that continues to carry you forward. A gentle call to action. So, my friend, we've now explored two of the most unexpected yet transformative habits, the refreshing resilience of cold water and the mindful strength of intentional breathing. Both are free. Both are available to you right now. And both can change the way you age, from the inside out. Imagine this: each morning, a splash of cold water clears the fog from your mind. Each evening, a few slow breaths calm your heart and restore your sleep. No medication. No expensive devices. Just you, your body, and the simple rhythms of life. If this message has given you hope, or sparked the thought that maybe aging doesn't have to mean decline, then I ask you to take one small step in return. Click like if you believe simple daily habits can still transform a lifetime of health. Share this video with someone you care about, because sometimes one message can light the path for another. And don't forget to subscribe. Each week, we bring you science, stories, and timeless wisdom to help you stay strong, independent, and full of vitality, well beyond 60. Because the truth is this: your best years are not behind you. They are still waiting to be lived. Habit number 6, the rhythm of rest, keeping a steady sleep-wake cycle. There is a myth that poor sleep is simply an unavoidable part of growing older. Tossing, turning, and waking up groggy are often dismissed as just what happens after 60. But science paints a very different picture. The truth is, one of the most powerful habits for maintaining sharpness, resilience, and overall vitality in later years is not found in a pill or a complicated routine. It is found in consistency. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every single day, even on weekends, may sound simple. Yet this small act restores one of the deepest forces inside the human body, the circadian rhythm. This 24-hour internal clock is more than just sleep and wake. It is a master conductor, orchestrating everything from hormone release, metabolism, and immune activity to tissue repair and memory consolidation. When this internal rhythm runs smoothly, your body feels like an orchestra playing in perfect harmony. Melatonin rises in the evening, gently guiding you into deep rest. Cortisol peaks in the morning, lifting you into alertness. Throughout the night, your immune system clears out toxins, your tissues rebuild, and your brain files away memories. But as we age, this clock can become fragile. Irregular sleep patterns, artificial light from screens, and nighttime snacking all disrupt the cycle. When that happens, the body's harmony begins to falter. Blood sugar swings become more common. Inflammation rises. Memory fades. And over time, this disruption is linked to more serious consequences: heart disease, dementia, even Alzheimer's. A 2021 review in Sleep Medicine Reviews confirmed that irregular sleep patterns are associated with higher risks of cognitive decline and chronic illness. On the other hand, maintaining a consistent sleep-wake schedule restores balance, strengthens immunity, and allows the brain's cleaning system, the glymphatic system, to flush away waste proteins that, if left behind, contribute to neurodegeneration. Take the story of Frances, a 78-year-old widow who spent years wrestling with restless nights. She tried teas, supplements, and medications, but the cycle of exhaustion persisted. Then she made a simple change. She committed to going to bed at 10 p.m. and rising at 6 a.m. every day, without exception. At first it felt rigid, but within 3 weeks her body adjusted. She began waking up naturally before her alarm. Her mornings felt lighter. Her joint inflammation eased. She laughed as she said, "It's like my body finally remembers what to do." This is the quiet power of consistency. It doesn't look dramatic from the outside, but inside, every organ system is being recalibrated. The brain clears away plaques more efficiently. Hormones like insulin and cortisol stabilize. The heart beats with greater ease. And digestion becomes more regular. So how can you apply this to your own life? Begin by choosing a bedtime that allows for 7 to 8 hours of rest. Commit to it, even if you have a restless night. Over time, your body will learn the pattern and reset itself. Limit caffeine after midday, avoid heavy meals late in the evening, and dim your lights or turn off screens at least an hour before bed. These small environmental signals tell your body it's time to rest. Creating a bedtime ritual also helps. For some, it may be soft music. For others, a chapter of a book or gentle stretching. These rituals are not trivial. They are the signals that anchor your circadian rhythm. Think of them as the conductor's baton, calling the orchestra to begin. And here's a truth worth repeating. This habit may not sound glamorous, but it is foundational. Sleep is not simply rest, it is renewal. Each night is your body's chance to reset the brain, recharge the immune system, and restore the balance that allows you to thrive the next day. Without it, all other habits, nutrition, exercise, even mindset, lose their power. With it, they flourish. Thank you for walking with us on this journey through 6 simple yet profoundly transformative habits. These are not just tips or tricks to pass the time. They are a framework, a foundation, a way to reshape your health and reclaim your vitality, especially as you move with grace into life beyond 60. Each small choice, whether it's that refreshing glass of water in the morning, a steady walk under the open sky, or a few mindful breaths to calm your heart, becomes part of a larger story. A story of renewal. A story of strength. A story of joy rediscovered, not in dramatic leaps, but in the quiet rhythm of daily practice. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits spoke to you the most today? Was it the thought of starting your mornings with hydration? The commitment to brisk walking? Or perhaps the courage to try mindful breathing or even a burst of cold water? Share your thoughts, your intentions, and even your doubts in the comments below. Because this community thrives on your voice. And your words may just inspire someone else to take their very first step. If you found value here, if even one idea sparked hope or motivation, please let us know by clicking like. Share this video with a friend or family member, because sometimes a single conversation can change the course of a life. And don't forget to subscribe. Your support not only keeps this channel alive, it fuels us to create more content that uplifts, empowers, and reminds us all that aging does not mean decline. It means living with wisdom, with intention, and with resilience. As you move forward, may your days be filled with energy, your mind with clarity, and your spirit with meaning. Remember, health is not built in one grand gesture, but in small, steady steps, repeated with love. Here's to your journey. May it be vibrant, purposeful, and deeply alive.